I know in today's market, one of the big challenges is still home inspection issues
Sure.
and things like that. So what are some things that you're seeing that are coming up in home inspections that sellers could easily take care of beforehand to prepare their home to sell?
A lot of it is just, common sense things. I always try to tell a seller as I'm walking through with them is take your cap off as the seller, put it on as a buyer with the realization, or as an inspector with the realization of what the house has to offer.
Yeah.
I.e., shrubbery that's overgrown, cut it back because of course it's on the house and creating that green moss, which is bad for mold, bad for moisture, bad for insects.
Termites, yeah.
Your front door entrance is critical. If you have pillars that are water rotted, consider again capping them, replacing them, painting the front door, just repointing the steps. Not saying get brand new steps or get brand new doors. Little simple stupid things that will go a long way. Decluttering, less is more. It's always been that case. If a home needs to be painted, get it painted. It's one of the cheapest, best, again, bang for the buck that one can do at that point.
One thing I've noticed is that if you take care of it, it's going to come up in the home inspection anyway. So if you take care of it before the home inspection, you can do it on your own terms. Once it gets in a home inspection, they note it. They want to see, all the receipts for it. They want, a guy. You should have a licensed guy do it anyway, but they may not like the electrician you got and all sorts of things like that, and it becomes an issue.
Well, as our market, still is our market with the challenges that's involved. Today you're seeing almost straight across the board an attorney's review from a buyer's perspective. It's representing the buyer's side. One of the paragraphs acknowledging has there been any alterations, changes to the property? If so, were there proper permits? So, i.e., when I go into a property and I notice that the home has a finished basement, you need to ask the seller up front, have you done the proper permits for the property? If the answer is no, you may need to make, you have to make them aware that this is going to be a point of contention. So sometimes being proactive and getting, again, the permits in advance is something that will save time and delay on the sale of the property and the transaction.
Yeah, so sellers should definitely make sure they go down. Even if they bought the house maybe for a couple of years and might have been someone beforehand, they need to go down to the town and make sure all the permits are taken care of.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And if they're not, they need to be aware that it's something that if they choose not to, at least you've, again, acknowledged them and educated them that it's possibly something that's going to come up.
Yeah, so the bottom line is once someone has...
Don't be surprised.
Well, not only don't be surprised, but, once someone, loves a house enough to make an offer and you come to, terms of the agreement, you don't want to give them any reason to change their mind. So taking care of as much up front and disclosing up as much as you can up front is going to save you a headache in the long run.